Hello everyone, welcome back. It's another time with me here on Real Life Talk with Blessing. Today we're talking about something a lot of people shy away from, which is depression and suicide. I actually do drive Uber sometimes, and I carried these particular passengers who went to get souvenirs for a burial. We got to talking because I like to keep my passengers busy. I like to keep them, I don't like them being bored. I talk to them, keep a good conversation. And I found out the souvenir they went to buy was actually for their grandmother who committed suicide. So please listen as I and my friends talk about this. We talk about depression also. This is something a lot of people need to take seriously. Please do listen and learn something. Thank you. Anyways, what I was trying to say, I do Uber. So I carried two women. They go buy souvenir. Or what's it called? I do. Sometimes, not regular though. So Uber did Port Harcourt now. Not then. I was doing both. So both now, I go carry passenger. I reached there. They went to buy souvenirs and everything.
For wedding?
No, they said for burial.
Okay.
So we're just gisting because me, I like to keep my passengers entertained. We're just talking. I like to have conversations. So we're just gisting. I'm gonna ask them, is it for wedding? They said no, for burial. I said, oh, the person must be very old. They said yes, so that the person was old. I said, how many years? She said 78. But the husband is still alive. I said, So mama can't die before the husband. She said actually she committed suicide. Again, my head, what will make a 78 years old woman commit suicide? This is a full gist. Don't jump. Calm down. Be calming down small. Girl, what happened? Mama was kidnapped with her husband. They kidnapped them. When they released them, nobody talked about therapy. The woman became a shadow of herself. They said first she withdrew, she stopped talking, she stopped eating. And nobody thought it fair to ask Mama, what is it? The woman started looking sad. Then in less than 4-5 months, the woman committed suicide. But the husband is still there. That woman could have been raped. She couldn't talk about it. But when situations like this happen, people should get therapy. I said what I now said was, now you people are doing burial. Mama could have been alive if you guys used this money for this so-called celebration to get her help when she needed it. What did the woman need? Someone to tell what really happened. Because they said she couldn't tell them what really happened. The husband too is not saying anything. The husband is still alive. They said that one is whether 80 something.
Maybe
that means the woman was.
It's possible he might know what happened, but he wouldn't want to say it.
Yes.
Because
And you know now.
Yeah, they will spread news and all that. You understand? Now, person like
but
you
a time has come for people to realize when something happens, something like that happens, speak up.
You don't know where help will come from.
Speak up. You see, when they speak up, they get help.
There are some persons that will talk about it, but they end up condemning them.
That is the thing. Don't
At that age,
see.
why would people condemn her at that age?
Mama is
Some people
old.
will avoid talking to her or going close to her.
That
Maybe
is the mentality they have.
That's the mentality. Some
That's
of
the
them are
mentality.
but it's still there. We're there in the village.
They are Bayelsa people from Bayelsa because they live in Port Harcourt. So because she said they are going there to do the burial and everything, but the only thing I could tell her was, this is very unfair. This woman could have gotten help instead of this so-called celebration you guys are having. She committed suicide out of pain. she was going through something, but nobody was paying attention to it. Like when my friend got kidnapped, it affected her mentally. She left the country. She calls me every night, then we'll talk. Sometimes she cries. I kept encouraging, kept talking. I said, see, something like this happened. Thank God her own, no rape, nothing like that. It was just the trauma from the guns and everything. Do you know what that woman went through?
And not go through trauma.
Do you know what that woman went through? Looking at some devilish and dreaded men in the face with guns and everything. A 78-year-old woman, they beat her. They say they beat her sharp.
Remember that girl that came to social media to explain what she saw when she was kidnapped?
Yes.
How she witnessed
Imagine
a lady being killed.
Imagine grandma of 79 years old going through that. People are not taking this mental health serious.
They don't understand. I think
Only today, because I always like to read before I talk, so that you really know you're talking statistics, not just guessing and all that. Girl, people are depressed though. People are depressed. In Nigeria alone, let us not go into general depression. Let's go about the one of mothers.
Okay, postpartum
depression, yes. Imagine 1.6 million women go through that in Nigeria every year. Yeah, we are not talking about the general depression right now. So imagine it.
Mostly the ones that husbands have abandoned. You know,
Single mothers, the ones who had the baby through
as a
rape.
midwife, I see a lot of women.
Okay, you are a midwife, that's true.
Yes, they come to give birth.
Nobody comes with them.
No husband support. There are some that will give birth to the husband is coming when are they discharging you? They come and do my food, come and do, There's one we held in Ahoda where we went for experience. We refused to discharge her because he's coming to say, let her come and do this, let her come and do this. Somebody just born. Where they in pains.
Especially this African mentality of not caring.
My mother gave birth
to 10 self. My mother born 11. You understand? I say when I think about this 78 years old woman, I say, God, just at the peak of life, you don't old finish. They say a strong woman, or they say if you see the woman, strong. I know now, but it's so unfair that the woman had people around who didn't notice she needed help until she committed suicide. All they do is when they see person, they say, why are they depressed? All those kind of talk is so unnecessary. Do you get? So sometimes I tell people, all of us get situations. All of us get situations. And all of us deal with pains differently. There was a young lady, she said she used to hear things. No church where they not carry and go. No church where they not carry and go. For deliverance. They not see deliver until they carry and go psychiatric hospital. She go just hear somebody, they tell her, look at you're a failure now. Why? Let me play down the history. Her mother committed suicide in her present. So it's a childhood trauma. It's a childhood trauma, but these people don't know. They take her from one church, pastors chop for their head. Why? Because there is no knowledge for what she was going through. I said that is why every day they say, God, thank you for letting me know this part. Because I can help a lot of people understand this part.
You need to go TV. Apart from this online stuff.
Yeah.
You need to go to TV. Yeah, because some people can have access to TV.
Yes, they don't. It's true. It's true. It's true.
See,
please,
let it be a weekly program. You see some people go already sit down before your time. Just listen to that program. You have different topics, but all under mental health.
Yes.
How to help people in this situation.
Yes.
It will really help. Like, it's not about the money you get from it.
Which money?
Helping the society.
See, that's the impact. I tell myself that's what I owe myself. making an impact in someone's life.
When I look at this,
You know, there's nothing
I want
as
to cry.
good as someone. I don't know the person messaged me that I'm just sending you this mail to say thank you. That I told you. See, that alone is a whole lot for me, because when I went through that phase, I told you. See, when there's a person don't see 99.9. Remember when I make it complete 100? Yeah, when I make it complete 100, I don't see them. So that's why I do a lot of talking. Don't do this. Like I tell someone, don't do this. At the end of the day, 4 person, Mama, this thing. I say, I told you. I like people to listen. See, you can make it without making your own mistakes. You can learn from people's mistakes. I talk about business where I do way fail. I go tell person, say, see, not do it like this, because me, I don't do it, I fail for this one. Do it like this. You use your experience to teach person. I had CS. Person one born now, yeah, they said, I said, do it. So far your child is safe. So that's it too. Anyways, thank you guys for being with me on Real Life Talk with Blessing. I've been recording actually.
You're not serious.
I'm telling you, this is how I like to record. You know, when you speak the fact. It's not scripted. Like me, when I talk here on Real Life, I don't write. The write I do is I take notes. I just jot what's, So you know, okay, this thing you're saying, you know where they come from inside your belly. Mental health is very important, guys. This is something we need to talk about, especially in this part of the world. People need to take it serious. Mm-hmm. Childhood trauma.
Teenagers are going through the same thing.
A lot of them are under pressure.
Then we will attend to the men too.
Yes. Men, oh my God. There's this mentality about African man. African man is strong. He's brave. He shouldn't show emotion because emotion makes him weak. Mm-hmm. That's not what it should be. A man is a human being too. Mm-hmm. He has emotions. Mm-hmm. He has feelings. He should express himself. Yeah. If he's going through something, he should speak. A man shouldn't cry and say, see, I said you cry like a woman. Mm. What's the meaning of that language?
Mm-hmm. You see them doing the burials and all that.
They say, don't cry, I'm man, no. You're a man, hold yourself.
What that is doing to you, health-wise. Yes. When you define
exactly.
health, to cry out.
You can't express it. You bottle it up. A lot of them don't even know how to grieve when someone dies. They don't know how to. They don't know how to say, okay, I lost my mother. How do I grieve my mother? A lot of people don't know how to. Because they don't know how to express themselves emotionally. African men especially. Not to express themselves. What is wrong with you? Are you a woman? My friend, don't cry. Hold yourself. Even when they flog some boys in school, you see that they don't enjoy it. They say, are you a guy? These are the things we're talking about. Thank you so much, guys, for being with me here on Real Life Talk with Blessing. I like to talk to intelligent women. These are the things we talk about. And to my listeners, thank you so much for being with us on Real Life Talk with Blessing. Please do share the word. Mental health is very important, and depression is real. A lot of people are committing suicide on a daily. Spread the word. Thank you. Bye.